Yes, people. Welcome back to another stream. It is the player ratings stream. Is the light on? Yeah, I feel like I'm really dark. City win 5-2. What a game. Unbelievable football match. 2-0 down. Everyone was losing the shit, including myself. Pep out. and then, obviously the team actually decided to wake up and start playing some football, which was nice. How you doing, bro? Your summary of the game?
I'm doing good, bro. First 20 minutes of this game, I was not doing well, and seeing the lineup, I still wasn't doing well. But as you said, a lot of people were losing their shit, and I also was one of them. I pre-rated Pep 1 before the game, but once more, Pep actually showed us he probably knows what he's doing. 1-5-2, amazing. That goal difference could be huge in the top 5 race, and man, we should have scored even more. We had 11 big chances today and missed 9 of them, but still scored 5 goals. So, yeah, I'm happy, bro. I'm looking forward to delve into the ratings.
What was you saying at 2-0 down? Was you calm or was you losing your shit?
No, I was losing my shit, bro. I do for the Danish webpage. I do like halftime review and all that, and I was writing the biggest review ever after 20 minutes. Yeah. No, I was losing my shit, bro. And any person, I might believe one person, maybe 2, but if any more fans are saying they was not losing their shit after 20 minutes, I don't believe them. Don't laze, don't lie. You were all losing your fucking shit.
Yeah, nah, facts, man, facts. Listen, we'll get stuck into the player ratings, lads. Make sure you guys are smashing up the likes on the way in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. If you're watching on Twitter and you want to get involved, then watch on YouTube. Channel's called More LB. We're live right now and you get involved in the live chat. All right, let's get stuck in then. Player rating time. We'll rate him, obviously, 0 to 10 as always. Ederson, let's go. 71 minutes played, obviously subbed off for Ortega, went down with an injury, so hopefully that's not serious. 1 assist. He's now got 4 assists in the Premier League this season, which is more than Odegaard, more than Foden, I think. It's more than a lot of players, man. Yeah, unbelievable.
He's top 40 for assists in the league.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's unbelievable. 96% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 3 long balls, 2 successful, big chance created there as well. Thoughts on Ederson? What I would say is I think he probably should do better on the corner goal for me. Like, I don't know what he's doing there. Like, seems as a bit like I don't know what he's doing. But overall, he got the assist, which is unbelievable. And obviously his passing stats there incredible. So yeah, what are you saying? Do you think he should have done better on the corner goal or?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think he needs to be stronger against Mateta, but I think he gets a bit surprised by Dias shoving Mateta into him, and then just got caught on the wrong side of him. But that did not look good, bro. That looked very bad. So yeah, definitely need to do better. But redeems himself with an amazing assist, 4th of the season, 7 total. It's mind-boggling, but
is that what he's got now? 7 in total.
Yeah, in total, in the Premier League.
Wow.
Yeah, and but like the caveat of that is he's injured again, and I think that's like the 3rd or 4th time this season.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
Every time he doesn't assist, he gets injured.
Fucking Alisson's injury problem, man. It must be something to do with these Brazilian goalkeepers, man. I don't know what's wrong with
them. It's weird because now when I look at it, we have Rodri, Akanji, Stones, Ake, Foden, Haaland, and Ederson out. That's 7 key players. That's the whole spine of a team, bro. 7.
That is true.
That's probably 7 of our starting 11 that's out. And not out for like a week or 2, but for a long period of time.
Oh, yeah.
So that injury to Ederson really, it's not good, bro. I like Ortega, but the games we are about to play, let's say against Sevilla, Ederson is key in that. Playing Forest away at Wembley, key in that Ederson is, when we have a big pitch and hope we can stretch them. So yeah.
What rating are you giving him then?
I can't hate on 4 assists, man. I can't hate on that. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well. I'll give him a 7. But yeah, Ederson, man, what a player. All right, and let's keep it moving. Rico Lewis, what do you think about him then today? Let's have a look at his stats and that. So there you go. He didn't actually invert into midfield as I thought he was going to do. Pre-game, I thought, yeah, this guy will just move into the midfield, but he didn't. He actually held the width a lot in the game, which was quite surprising, really. 90 minutes played, 1 clearance, 1 interception. He won all 4 out of his ground duels, 93% passing accuracy, 1 long ball successful, and 1 dribble attempt successful. Listen, I'm going to start off by saying I actually thought it was okay today. I actually do. I see a lot of hate for him in the chat earlier on in the watch. I actually didn't think he did that bad. I thought, listen, should he have done better on the first goal at the back post? Yeah. But at the same time, we're playing a high line, which is not ideal in the first place. Well, the ball got cut in. No one cut it out. I think he's done okay. I thought it was all right, mate.
I understand the logic behind that. But I think people think he should have done better because Husnov would probably have done better in that moment. But you can't blame Lewis for holding the offside line and then not have the physical ability to run faster than Eze, which he would never do. Husnov might, get to the ball or get to Eze, but Lewis would never in a line like that. And he needs to hold the offside line as well, because if you don't, you might just play someone onside. So
so actually, right, he's actually been cooked a little bit here.
Yeah.
And basically, there's an argument in football, right, that this should be offside, and I understand why people say it, right. So if you look at the situation, I'm going to bring it up on screen. I can only show you images because I get copyrighted, right. So let me try and find the best picture before I put it on. Right. So basically, right, if you look at this here, I'm only going to show you pictures, otherwise it'll copyright. Rico Lewis now is holding a really good offside line. Yeah. The problem is when the ball's played to this guy on the right hand side. Yeah. Basically, Eze's offside in the initial phase.
Yeah.
So Rico Lewis actually has a pretty difficult decision to make here, because does he stick with Eze but then play everybody onside, or does he hold the line, which he's done, but then when the ball's been played through to this guy, Eze's now onside because Eze's now got the ball. So basically, right, there's an argument in football, and I've seen it a few times, where people say that should. I'm not. By the way, I'm not saying it should be offside, right? I'm saying that's why some people say that should be offside, because he's offside. Rico Lewis can't do anything about it because he's got to play him offside. But then when the ball gets played through to the other guy, Eze's basically gained an advantage by being in an offside position. That's what some people say. Now, I can't be asked changing the rules. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. No. But that's the predicament that Rico Lewis was put in there. So I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think he had a good game. I'm going to give him a 6.5.
Yeah, I think for the job he had today with holding the width, I think he did very good. When I saw the lineup, I was a bit nervous because him against Eze, and I don't think really got cooked too much in that game. So, yeah, 6.5. I think that's reasonable for his job today.
All right. Goes to Ruben Dias. That's his heat map. Playing a sort of back two situation today with Gvardiol off of the right-hand side. 90 minutes played, 2 clearances, 1 interception, 1 ground duel, which he won. Didn't win his aerial duels. 91% passing accuracy, 6 long balls, 1 successful. I thought it was okay, but I really think that if you're going to play this system with 2 defenders at the back and play this high, vulnerable situation, you need to play Huzanov. He should have done better. Facts, he should have done better on the corner goal, but then everybody in that sort of defense should have done better on that. But I just don't think you can play this high line system if you don't play Huzanov. Huzanov has to play because he covers that risk with his pace. And I think for me at the moment, I would drop Dias out of him and Gvardiol. I think Gvardiol's playing really well at centre back at the moment, so I'd drop Dias and play Huzanov.
Well, the problem with that is, and we've often talked about, is just that Dias offers a lot of leadership, and often we'll see defenders next to him doing very well, but then you take Dias out of it and then they just completely collapse. So we don't know how Gvardiol would respond, and a center back partnership with a 21-year-old and a 23-year-old. We don't know how the reaction would be from that. So, but I understand that Dias' individual performance needs to pick up, and he needs to stop doing those long diags because he's not good enough with the ball at his feet to do it. I don't. How many did he fail today? Like 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah, 4, I think.
I think he did an okay job. I'll give him like a 6 today, Dias.
I'll give him I'm gonna give him a 5. I think it's okay. I think he should have done better on the second goal, not the first goal. I think the first goal's not really got much to do with him. I think the second goal he should have done better on that corner. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think Dias has played like very good for a while now. I think he's just putting in average performance. I think he's okay. I give him a 5. If it was me, I'd drop him for Huzanov. If it was me, I prefer Huzanov to Dias at the moment. Huzanov's got pace, he's got power, and he actually mad aggressor. Dias for me is not doing that aggressive defending that I need to see from him. So yeah, I'd bench him for Huzanov.
So you would play the same. Why not just play Huzanov at right back and then play?
I want Huzanov at centre back. I want Huzanov in the middle. Huzanov's a fucking badass, mate. Yeah. I want him in the middle of that defence, fucking, getting stuck in, heading balls away and that, cropping players. I want Huzanov out wide, man. Yeah, Huzanov in the middle, man.
Yeah.
Huzanov's
I'm not convinced by it,
bro. You're not convinced with Huzanov?
No, I love Huzanov. What I'm not convinced by is how our back line would be without Dias in it.
Fairs. I mean, I don't think Dias has played particularly well for 18
minutes. No, I understand that him individually not playing very well, but he offers a lot of leadership in that back four, and especially with Ederson out, and you can play Ortega, which will undoubtedly give some unbalance in the back line.
I hear you.
I just think that it's a big risk not playing Dias, but I wouldn't lose my shit if I didn't see him in the back four. But it's a risk you need to.
No, I hear it. I do hear it.
About.
All right, then. Let's move it on to Gvardiol. Big up to Faisal first. Says if O'Reilly can keep this up, we don't need to sign another left back. Really stepped up in the second half. He did, but I thought he was poor. I thought defensively he was all over the show today. Yeah, going forward, I like him going forward, but defensively, I didn't think he played very well against United. I thought he was all right, bit average to not great. And then today, I thought he was poor defensively, if I'm being completely honest. But he's only young. He's not a left back. Future will decide where he actually plays in this team. I very much doubt his long-term futures at left back, Faisal, in my opinion. But I like O'Reilly, so hopefully he does get a chance in midfield. You know what I mean? When some of these older guys have gone. But yeah, big up to you, bro. Big up to Teresa. Says I'm fuming that we didn't play Nico O'Reilly soon. Baller. I did say it 7 months ago. Along with McAtee, who we'll get onto him in a bit. But yeah, we'll see what happens to him, man. He needs to sign that contract first.
Yeah.
KDB back to full fitness, 1 more year, rotation. Nah, he's not going to stay, bro. He's going to go in it. You don't announce that and then announce that he's staying. The club have made the decision. The club have decided that he's best off if he leaves. Time will tell whether that's the correct decision. But
did you see the interview after the game he did?
Where what's he saying?
He said that he still wants to play at a high level.
All right,
continue on from now. So.
I mean, if I was him, I'd just go Saudi and get the Saudi cash in it. He'd probably get about 700 grand a week tax-free if he went there.
Yeah.
Go secure the ultra wealth, you know what I mean, is what I'd do if I was him. But yeah, he can do whatever he wants. All right, then, let's continue. Let's move on to Gvardiol. Another performance today at centre-back, guys. There you go. That's his seat map.
Very good today.
Yeah, 90 minutes played, 4 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 out of 2 ground duels, 2 out of 3 aerial duels, 94% passing accuracy, 2 long ball successful out of 4. This guy's a baller, mate, yeah? This guy's a baller. Baller at left back, baller at centre back. Yeah, he's the best defender right now. Another brilliant performance. Now, I need to see the corner goal again to see if he could have done better. But he's just, whenever someone heads the ball away or does a tackle or does a block, it's always Gvardiol. I think he was a great performance from Gvardiol, man. And keep him at centre-back, mate, because this guy is just mint. And he's, you know what, playing out from the back as well. Yeah, he brings that. Because when you play like Dias ain't really great at playing out from the back. Gvardiol assists him with that because he can do it. I thought he was great again today. I'm just going to quickly look at the goal again to see if he could have done better for the corner. But yeah, your thoughts on Gvardiol, bro?
No, I think he did very well. we all know he's a top player. If it's left back or centre back, doesn't really matter. He offers different things in either position. I'm not sure if I would play him at centre back when we get all the other centre backs back, but purely because that he's probably the best left back of the bunch as well. Yeah, like I would keep playing O'Reilly, and if we keep playing O'Reilly, it means Gvardiol starts as a centre back. So for me today, even though we concede 2 goals, I don't think that had much to do with him. I don't know what you just saw on the video, but for me, I'll probably give him 7.8.
7.8?
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.8 as well. I'll go with that. I'll go to 7.8. I'm happy with that. Yo, chat, there's a poll right now running. If you're watching on Twitter, you can't view it. If you want to vote in the poll, watch on YouTube, More LB, the channel's called. Go on YouTube, type in More LB, you can vote and get involved in the chat. Chat on YouTube, there's a poll now running live. What's his best position? Centre back or left back? Vote on the poll, don't cost you a penny. Vote in the poll and we'll see what people are saying. All right, let's move it on. So Nico O'Reilly. That's his heat map there on the left-hand side. So again, push forward a bit. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, 4 ground duels, 1 out of 8, 2 fouls, 90% passing accuracy, 2 crosses unsuccessful, shot on target, shot off target, 3 dribbles, 2 successful. I thought defensively poor, offensively pretty good. But I thought he struggled defensively today.
The entire game?
Pretty much.
Because I don't think he struggled in the second half, but that might just be down to Crystal Palace not really doing anything or having the option to do it. But I do agree in the first half he was having troubles, but he's still young and just his physical presence I think gives us a lot on the pitch, and great goal. Like be in the right spot at the right time. Today we had 3 academy players on the pitch at the same time. So it's good to see that Pep finally, trust the youth, because we need it. And I'm saying it now, LB. If I see Onk starting 11 next weekend against Everton, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But you are gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
No, bro. If I'm seeing Onk FC.
Well,
next
you're gonna
week,
see it.
bro.
I'll tell you now, you're gonna see it. You know you're gonna see it. I don't even know why you're saying this. You know you're gonna see this.
I'm losing my shit.
Against Everton, you'll see it, man. Trust me. Listen, let's do a player rating then for Nico O'Reilly. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him. Yeah, 7 is good because he's getting a 0.5 for the goal.
Yeah, he played well, man. I just think defensively he got found out a little bit. But he's not a defender, so that's chill. Right, okay, let's move into midfield then. Right, Nico Gonzalez. Right, chat, get your glaze out. Time to glaze. Yeah, Pep, mate. Why the hell you not start this guy against Man United, mate? I'm not being funny, yeah? Like, I know you get these people out there saying, oh, you think you know better than Pep? No, I'm not saying I know better than Pep. But what I do know is that not playing this guy is dumb, mate. Because he's fucking good player. £50 million player. He's come from La Masia. Yeah, he's a good football player. He gets stuck in. He can actually tackle, unlike some of our other midfielders. He doesn't just lose the ball every time someone goes near him. He's good on the ball. He progresses the ball forward. He can carry it. He is superior to Gundogan and Kovacic in every single way. Yeah, for some reason, he didn't start last week against Man United because Pep's like, I want old players to play. Stupid decision, man. It has to be called out. We were so much better with this guy in the team, yeah? This guy's a proper player, man. And I'm not trying to glaze and say he's as good as Rodri. He's not. He's obviously nowhere near the level of Rodri. And he's never going to be a Rodri replacement, yeah? And will he be good enough to start next year, week in, week out? Or do we need someone better than him? I don't know. But this guy's a good player. He's a good player to have in and around the squad. And when he plays, we are better in that midfield. Let me go through the stats and then see what you're saying in it. Look at that heat map. Everywhere in that sort of, that channel there, he just ran it left to right, man. 90 minutes played, 95% pass accuracy. He won 5 out of 9 ground duels. He won both aerial duels. He only lost possession 6 times. 1 clearance, 1 interception, and got dual pass just 1 time. He's a good player, man. Play him.
No, bro. We've talked about it so many times. He is what our midfield needed early in the season. Then we went out fixed the problem, bought him, and played him, and then suddenly in big games where we definitely need him, we don't play him, which makes no sense in any way, shape, or form. Physical, he can run, he can tackle, he's composed. I even like when he got the yellow because he sensed the danger and just, acted upon it. You know what I mean? No need to make it a bigger chance. And at that stage of the game where we were struggling, we needed that. We couldn't concede another counterattack. If he's not playing if he's not playing against Everton, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. I mean, he needs to play every single game from now on and until the season ends. We're gonna talk about Gundo, yeah, but yeah. I'll say it now. Gundo was great today. Why was he great today? Because he had Nico beside him. Every time he has Nico beside him, Gundo plays great.
Nico's just a good player, man. He actually gets stuck in.
Yeah, but he elevates the rest of the players who still have very good abilities on the ball and so on, but can't really do the nitty-gritty and the running and all that. But he does it, so they don't have to do it, and then they can concentrate upon doing what they actually can do now. So yeah, bro, we need to play him all the time. All the time. We probably won't. We probably play. He's gonna be benched next game, and we're playing Gundo, Kovacic, and Bernardo midfield. Who knows? But
well, if he does that, then I just don't know what the fuck he's doing because this guy's a good player, man. Listen, I'm going to give him a rating of. I'll give him a 7.6.
What did I give Gvardiol? 7.8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7.8 as well.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. All right, then let's do Kovacic. He's just equaled, by the way, his best ever goal tally in his career in the league, which is kind of crazy with 5 goals now. If you look at his, that is crazy. That was back in 2015, by the way. Really? How crazy is that, bro? Yeah, he did 5 goals in Serie A for Inter Milan in 2015, just before he joined Real Madrid.
Oh, in his entire career, I thought you meant in the Premier League because he definitely outdone that this season.
Yeah, the most he's ever had in the Premier League is 2 in 2021, 2022. He scored 2 goals for Chelsea. He scored 5, which is he needs 1 more to beat the record, man, since 2015, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Also, his goals is always pretty good. I mean,
well, it's because usually when he shoots, it's from outside the box or on the edge of the box.
But that's what we need sometimes. We need more to do that. So it's good that he actually does it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, let's have a look at some of these guys' stats from today. 87 minutes played, 1 goal, 91% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 4 long balls, 2 successful, 1 big chance created, 1 shot off target, 1 shot blocked. Dribble attempt 1, ground duels he won 3 out of 6, didn't win his only aerial duels, lost possession just 8 times, got dribbled past twice. I thought it was okay, and I thought his overall game was pretty good, but I tell you what, he don't half wind me up sometimes when he starts dribbling backwards and into trouble. It's like, bro, dribble forwards, man. He's so good at ball carrying, but sometimes he'll go the wrong way and get himself into shit. But I thought he had an okay game. Listen, I've made my position clear. I'd get rid of him in the summer. I don't think he's good enough. But today he played all right. He got a goal. Cheers for that. Yeah, that's just what I'd say. 8 is a mad glaze from their website here saying it's an 8. That's a glaze. What are you saying?
I think he did good. Again, someone who benefits from Nico being in the squad. Had a stinker against United, I think. So seeing him doing good today was needed, but also it's Palace at home. I expect us to do good against Palace at home, even though they're kind of a bogey team. But for me, I'll probably give him like a 7, maybe.
I'd give him a 7. I thought it was all right.
I'm probably around 7.3 with the goal.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 7. I thought it was all right. He just winds me up when he starts dribbling backwards.
But it he didn't get into trouble today.
No, it doesn't. It just stresses me out. It's a personal problem I've got. I need to deal with it myself. You know what I mean? But I give him a 7.
You deal with it after the stream, yeah?
I'd deal with it after, you know what I mean, and relax and that. You know what I mean?
Relax.
But yeah, no, I thought he'd all right, but I'd still get rid of him in the summer. I don't think he's good enough. All right, let's do Gundogan. You said he played well. Well, that's his heat map. So played more off the left-hand side today. He played 90 minutes, got an assist, 97% passing accuracy with 2 key passes. 1 cross unsuccessful, 3 long balls, all successful. 1 big chance created, 2 shots off target, 1 shot blocked, 3 big chances missed. What?
I don't remember though. I remember 1 chance. That's where he got the assist for Marmoush, where he needs to do way better.
He had the volley shot, didn't he? The one where he did like a scissor kick in the air that got blocked. Do you remember
where? Chance.
No, it is a big chance. He's 5 yards out. He got a volley shot. He got blocked. Blocked shot. I don't know.
You said a scissor kick.
Yeah. No, but it's a volley, bro. It's a standard volley. Anyone could do that. I could do that.
When was that in the game? Early in the game?
It was in the second half.
Where can I remember?
Someone had a shot, I think.
No, don't you think about... Aren't you thinking about where he got the assist from Marmoush, where Kevin hits it back to him, he misses a shot, and then it goes to Marmoush,
of course. I can't remember. I thought it was all right, though.
That's a volley. That's why he missed it.
I actually think his last couple of games, by the derby, which he should never have played anyway because he was fucking knackered from the game in midweek because he's 34 years old.
Yeah.
I actually think Leicester and today he's actually played really well. Probably his 2 best games of the season. He should never have played against United. He should have dropped him and played Nico Gonzalez. This guy's 34 years old. He can't play 2 games a week, man. Yeah, I thought he played all right.
1 full week of rest, and you see how his performance level rises. He could actually run with the ball. How many times did he have like a full-on sprint with the ball running against players? Like maybe 4, 5, or 6 times today. I thought it was very good. Although should do better in front of goal. Got a lucky assist. But I see shades of old Gundo when I see him play with Nico. So for me, I'm giving him a 7.3 as well.
I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 as well. I don't separate him and Kovacic too much. I thought they were both basically.
I give him both the same. Yeah.
So yeah, I give him a 7 as well. But
I'm not giving him an extra point for the assist because it's not really an assist. It's a failed shot that goes to Marmoush and then he scores. So I'm not giving him an extra point for that.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Smash these likes up, guys, if you've not done so already, man. Hit the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Shout out to Ritesh, closing in on 10k apparently. Let me just have a quick look what we're on the second channel. We got to 10k subs yet? No, we're 6 subscribers away, chat. We're 6 subscribers away.
Come on, man. 6 subs. Guys. Come on, bro. We're not gonna talk before you got 6 subs, bro.
Or we just sit here and not say nothing.
Yeah, we just wait.
All right, man. All right, listen, there's a lot of freeloaders on Twitter as well watching. Get on the YouTube channel, more LB, and subscribe, yeah? There's 800 people watching on Twitter. 6 of yous, close the app, go on YouTube, type more LB in, and subscribe to the second channel and get this channel to 10k subs. Right, let's do James McAtee. There we go. So played off the right. Obviously, surprise inclusion. 82 minutes played, 1 goal, XG of 1.21, 71% passing accuracy, 2 key passes, 1 cross unsuccessful, 2 big chances created, 2 shots on target, 2 shots off target, 1 dribble attempt, 2 big chances missed, probably 3, 2 ground deals, 1 out of 5, lost the ball just 7 times, 1 clearance, and that's it. What's your thoughts on McAtee?
Quite lively in some moments of the game, but like he should have had a hat trick today. That header.
He's got 4 goals.
What's the 4th? The header.
He had the volley
and then
the
free shot.
His left foot, which he just kicked straight to the goalkeeper. He had the header. He had his actual goal.
But do you think that should have been a goal? The first one where he hit the.
I think.
Keeper. Yeah, is that a 100% goal for you? I think he should have at least 3 goals.
He's on his left foot. He's left-footed. He's on his left foot, cutting in from the right. I think he should do better there, personally.
Well, yeah. Probably need to do better, but for me, at least a hat trick was needed from him today.
At least a hat trick, yeah.
But he got a goal, and he took the goal well. I mean, nice dribbling and all that for the goal. But he's definitely off in the summer. But I think he solved his job today. So I'll give him a 7.
Right. I need to say something here. Yeah. And I'm gonna
Did it hit 10K?
Yeah, I did. I hit 10K. Big up everyone in the chat, man, for 10K.
Hey!
Buzzing. Second channel on 10K. We will take that all day long, man. Big up to you guys for subscribing. 10K on the second channel. We close it. We're just on 30K on the main channel as well. So big up to you guys. Right. Here's what I want to say about McAtee. I think McAtee today played really well. Really well. Right. And people are focusing, in my opinion, and they're right to call it out and they're right to criticize it. I'll do it as well. I think people, in my opinion, are focusing far too much on his missed chances. And what you need to be focusing on, in my opinion, is the fact he got into those positions in the first place. And that's why at half time I said, keep him on the pitch. When was the last time Doku or Savinho had 4 chances in a game? They don't get into those positions. McAtee gets into those positions. Now, yes, he should have scored more. Absolutely. He'll know that himself. He'll be disappointed he only got 1 goal. He should have had a hat-trick minimum, maybe 4. But this guy gets into those positions, mate. I think he played really well, and I'm going to criticise him. His finishing was poor, and his finishing needed to improve today, 100%. I'm being balanced. But I think if you need to realise that he actually got into those positions. And when this team has no players in it that score goals, yeah, other than Marmoush, Haaland, pretty much that's the only people that score goals in this team. Yeah, you need goal scorers. And I think you should focus on the mad positive, which is this guy had 4 huge opportunities to score. Now, of course, if he plays all the time and he gets 4 chances a game, 4 big chances a game, and he doesn't take them, then that's a problem. But I think it's a real positive that he's played and he's getting into those positions. And yes, he should have scored them. Yes, it was poor. But I think he played really well. I'm going to give him a 7.8. That's 7. My match rating. Jack. Yeah.
I think you're glazing a bit.
No, it's not glaze.
I like your sentiment. I like your sentiment.
He works hard. He never stops running. He puts a shift in physically. And he gets 2 big chances created as well today. And he had mad chances to score.
And remember his backflip. You need to.
And his backflip was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we need to see that more, like from players.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It does something. Yeah, it elevates the goal or the experience of celebrating it. But I think 7.8 is high. But I like what you're saying. I like the logic behind it because we need box crashes. What have we been talking about so many times this season? There's no one in the box. McAtee at least gets into positions in the box and often gets in a position where he actually either scores or have a big opportunity to score. But I don't think it changes the fact that he will be leaving in the summer.
Well, that's a question that we spoke about on the watch along. Will he leave? I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't sell him. I'd keep him personally. Maybe as the Bernardo replacement, and then go and get some other players for different positions. But I think he's a good player. I think he played really well today, and I think people are down rating his rating off his missed chances, which I understand to a degree, but not giving him enough credit for getting into those opportunities and seeing the long-term vision that if he can start converting some of those, he'll get a lot of goals. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he played really well. See what happens. Will he stay? Who knows? Built to LB says Academy Chester City prevails once again. Oh yeah, the Academy players. It's like almost some people have been saying play the Academy players for 7 months, and we got told we can't because they're too young and inexperienced, and now they're bailing us out of a 2-0 fucking defeat. So yeah, they're good players. Play them. There's a reason why they're worth 25, 30, 40 million quid, these players, because they're good. Right, big up McAtee. Potential glaze, but we'll move. Right, Marmoush. Let's do Marmoush. So there you go. So confined space out there on the left-hand side. Did come central a few times. Got 1 goal, 75% pass accuracy, misplaced only 5 passes, 2 key passes there as well. 2 crosses, 1 successful, 1 big chance created, 3 shots on target. That's nice. Didn't miss a single chance. 2 big chances missed. Yeah. What did you think? Do you think that was a penalty?
I think it's on the day like you can't pull a player from behind. You have no attempt of playing the ball, and you're pulling his arm in the moment of him, taking the shot. So it's a 50-50. I mean, I wasn't overly upset by not giving it. I'm more upset of him not scoring. But
at the end of the day, right?
I think it's a difficult one.
Right, because it looks soft. It looks soft, but ultimately,
Yeah.
if you actually just deep what's happened, the guy's about to shoot. He's opened up his body. He's about to shoot, and the guy pulls his arm back, which turns him a little bit. If you notice, it turns him, and that's why his shot goes straight to the goalkeeper and not into the corner. So I know it looks soft, but at the end of the day, the guy's pulled him back, and the guy's then fundamentally had a different shot because of the pullback. So for me, I think at the end of the day, I think it is a pen, and I think it's a red card.
You can't get double penalty.
You can if he's not attempted to play the ball.
Pretty sure you can't.
No, you can't. That's the rule. If you attempt to play the ball, it's not a red card. If you don't attempt to play the ball at all, it's a red card. That's.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying,
red card and a penalty, in my opinion.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I think it's a difficult one. Yeah, I've seen Dias do that several times to other players.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I just think.
I understand what you're saying, but I still think that Marmoush needs to do better in that situation. But it wasn't given.
Well, he will say, I was going to do better. I was going to put it to the side of the goalkeeper, but the guy pulled me back. That's what he'll say.
If and buts and all that stuff. He didn't, and he missed another big chance as well. So, but I think Marmoush was very lively today. I like him. I like him a lot. He brings something. He brings the X factor. Like he brings engagement. He brings belief. Like he tries to run past players with the ball. He runs deep. Like he's energetic, man. I really like him. I like him a lot. I'm not sure if we're utilizing him correctly. Still a little bit iffy if why he's not playing as our focal point when Haaland's not in there. But I liked him today. I think it was really good outside of the two missed chances.
Yeah, I thought he was good as well. Yeah, all right, and let's do who's left on here. Oh, De Bruyne. Wow. All hail the king. King De Bruyne. King of Manchester. Yeah. King of Manchester. Yeah. Honestly, man. Seriously, this guy. Have we made an error here, chat? Have we made a mistake here? Have we made an error here? Have the club been too hasty? Have you seen his comment? I just seen the comments as well in the press in an interview, basically saying he's basically been injured all season. He's only started being like in the last 6 weeks.
What's hernia? What's called?
Hernia, hernia. Yeah. Let me get the comments up, man. I'll show you guys what I'm saying, innit?
Well, for me, I told you, LB, for me, Kevin was the player I wanted the least to leave the club in the summer out of all the players. So I can understand the decision by the club, but for me, he's the one who has the most to offer still, even in a limited capacity in next season. So, but we also need not to glaze too much because against United he was shit, but he was also shit because of the way he was played. Yeah, so I just think that you can expect these performances from him now and again, and then we will all doubt, was it a mistake? But I think we need to remember that the possibility of him doing this every single game from now on and for a year is unlikely. So, but I understand the sentiment.
Yeah. Where's he said that, Narman? Apparently, Narman's saying that De Bruyne said he might go to a Premier League club.
Nah, he didn't say that. He just said that he wants to play still at a high level and where he plays good. So, and I think it's all about the Euros 26. I'm pretty sure to remember the news or the rumors that he wanted to take a reduced contract, reduced wage, but because he's still in Manchester, and I think that's very true. Very true, because he wanted to be ready for Euros.
Yep.
But I don't understand why the club then ups against not just him for 1 year, unless the club just decided we're going to do big rebuild. We don't we're going to do a massacre almost, yeah? Because you should not, if that's true, you should not let KDB leave, if you know what I mean. So
Well, I think it was definitely true.
If they are keeping other players who should leave, I'm going to be pissed about that.
Yeah, I think it was defo true that he wanted to stay. I think his statement basically confirms that when he said he might not like it. That's him saying he doesn't like it. Pep then come out and said it was a club decision to let him go. So yeah, he defo wanted to stay. So we'll have to wait and see whether it was a mistake. I mean, only time will tell. We can't say right now it was a mistake. Next season will tell us whether it was a mistake or not. But yeah, when he puts in a performance like that, mate, fucking hell. You know what I mean? It's insane. It was absolutely brilliant. Listen, might be a bit of a glaze, might be a bit of a sentiment driller. I'm going to give the guy a 10, man.
Yeah, you're glazing. You are glazing.
Maybe it's a bit of a
no,
glaze.
but it's okay. No, it's okay.
Listen,
I'll allow it.
There's 6 games left of the season, 2 games potentially in the FA Cup. So we've got max 8 games, yeah? He's probably not going to play in every single Premier League game now. So he's probably max 6 games. I've got a chance to give the guy a 10 in his last season. Yeah. I'm going to take it. If you want to be, I'm sticking to the principles, I'm sticking to the rules, then be my guest, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to do that because I have integrity. But
you said what?
I'm going. That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
You're calling me. I'm saying I'm not going to integrity.
No, we all know you, me, and the chat know you're a flip flopper and you have no integrity. You'll go where the wind blows. But for me, I thought he did very well. I thought he was a man on a mission. Like, he has very few home games left, and leading our comeback today and putting that performance just sums up his entire career at City. That free kick was beautiful. Even got assist and should have had 2 more assists if his teammates could fucking score a goal. I mean, 9 big chances missed today from all the players. Yeah. What do you say here?
De Bruyne just told me he will analyse all the offers he gets. I asked him about offers from England. He replied that he doesn't exclude anything or any projects at this stage.
Boosh. Oh, no. I mean, don't do that. Don't go to another Premier League club, bro. Nah. Surely not. Surely not.
I'll just say this, yeah. If you go to either United, Liverpool, or Arsenal, David Silva's the greatest. That's what I'm taking, man. You can't go, bro. You know what I mean? Chelsea, go Chelsea. Chelsea's shit, man. I don't give a fuck about them. Yeah? You can't go to one of these clubs, man. You can't.
No, no. You're not being hard enough here. He can't go to any other Premier League club. I'm sorry.
Nah, come on, man. Get out of here, man. If you went to Brentford, are you going to get... you're not going to get angry if you go to Brentford.
No. We're not going to play against Kevin De Bruyne. No, I don't. No. That's not going to happen. And I'll just give my score. His score is 9 for me today. But no. Go to the US or go to Saudi. You're not going to another Premier League club.
I want him to go Saudi. I want him to go get the bag. I'm actually looking after his family. He can get the bag
in the US as well, bro.
Well, I hear this, and then people tell me that you can't get the bag because they've got like squad limits on it and stuff and wage caps. So I don't really know how that works.
Fix it.
Yeah. All right, then. Let's go to some of the subs then. Who do we see? Obviously not on for very long. Bob, by the way, looked brilliant when he come on for the 8 minutes. That little bit of skill move he did on the right hand side to take it past that guy. That was nice. Savinho didn't see too much of him. Grealish again the same. Doku was a headless chicken when he come on. When he just get the ball and sprinting anywhere he could see a blade of grass. But yeah, I thought Bob. It was nice to see Bob on the pitch. There was a little bit of nice skill from Bob on that right hand side, and yeah, I think the whole City fan base is buzzing to see this guy. We've got to be careful with him. There's nothing more than I'd love to throw him in at Everton next weekend. But, we've got to be careful. He's broke his leg and then done his ankle. We can't afford for him to get injured again, especially this young in his career. He needs to get fit. So, maybe give him like 20 minutes against Everton next week. 30 minutes. Yep. And then he's probably going to be ready for a start. I'd just be a bit hesitant on that one, though.
And you know what? Everton away is the exact game where Oscar would be very good because he's so good in small areas and link up, and we won't have a lot of place to play against or a lot of space to play against Everton. So that's actually probably one of the games that suits him. So I'm not going to start him, but he's getting like 30 minutes for me. against Everton.
Yeah, all right. Pep Guardiola, match rating for Pep Guardiola. Listen, before the game, it was looking like a 0. I still think he made an error not playing Huzanov instead of Diaz. But I think everything else pretty much works, including the fact he didn't play Savio and Doku, despite people criticising him, including myself. So for me, I'm going to say... I'm going to give a decent rating. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think the only thing that he got wrong for me today, was not playing Huzanov at the back. I think that was a major error.
Yeah. No, I agree with...
major error not playing Huzanov when you're playing that system. But other than that, he played good, man.
Well, not playing Huzanov, I don't agree with... I don't agree with it was a mistake not playing him instead of Diaz, but I do think it was a mistake not playing him at all.
Yeah, all that.
Before the game, when I saw the lineup, I was like, "That's a 1." I'm pre-rating him a 1, but I also have to hold my hands up. We did win 5-2, a crazy comeback, and the lineup actually worked. It was just the tactics or the formation of it in the first 20 minutes it wasn't working, and we should have won even more. We should have won. We had 11 big chances and missed 9, bro. I mean, so I can't really slate him for that. So I'm gonna give him a good rating because I slated him last time. I gave him 1, and now I need to hold my hands up and not be a dick. So I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
Pass. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we won and we did well, man. We did well. So yeah, like what can you even say? All right, and bro, anything else from you?
No.
Do you think we're getting Champions League, or do you think we're playing in?
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Before halftime, I thought, top 5 done. We're not gonna make it because we need to win our home games at least to get it. I think we'll live to fight another day. If we don't lose against Everton and beat Villa, I think we're definitely doing it. But it's a 50-50, bro. I don't know what to expect for each week, what team comes out and what performance. So it's a 50-50. In the 50-50, it's a coin flip, bro.
Yeah, let me have a look now at the maths on this one. So I'm saying 66 points gets us Champions League. We are now on 55, so we need 11 points in 6 games. 3, 6, 9. So we need to win either 3, 2 draws, or just win 4. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I've got us winning 4 out of... The problem is I've got us losing Villa. I've got us lost Villa. I'm saying we're losing Villa, man.
You think we beat Everton away? Because I don't.
I think it's going to be a super tough game, Everton away. A super, super tough game. But I think we can go there and get a win, yeah. I think we can get... I think we can go get...
The only thing for me is Marmoush doesn't score away for us. And that's going to be a tight game where if we're not clinical, we're not winning that game. And we just haven't been clinical. We don't really have clinical players. Just see today.
Yeah, all right. Well, big up to you, man. What's cracking in Denmark, man? You got some nice weather on now?
Yeah, nice weather. It's like almost the same as in England. So it's Easter time. So only a few days of work next week, and then just be with family and eat good and all that.
All right, big up to you, man. Big up to you guys in the chat as well. Make sure you guys smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. Big up to Jason, who said could have just offered him a 1 year and see what happens. Well, he wanted to stay, but the club have obviously said nah about De Bruyne. At the end of the day, the club have made the decision. Let's see.
Yeah. If they bring in Birch, the pain of losing Kevin will be less. Like I hope that the reason they actually not offered him the contract if he wanted to take and reduced wage is because they're very competent at getting Birch. I hope that's the case. Probably ain't, but I hope that's the case.
Yeah, because for me, right, if we get Wirtz, Fairs, I kind of understand it, yeah. I still think it's a difficult decision, but I kind of understand it to a certain degree. If you're not certain on Wirtz, surely you ain't letting Kev leave. unless you literally back Bruyne and these guys to come in and be
Yeah.
just as good or whatever. Like for me, I get it if you're getting Verts. If you're not sure on Verts, I think it's pretty mad to saying you're gone.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially when apparently he was going to stay on 150 grand a week and was willing to just hold bench a lot. So we'll see anyway. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Big up to you guys in the chat, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys go check out the match reaction video. That's out in a couple of minutes' time. Hopefully there'll be a panel show tonight. I'm just going to message everybody now, see who's available. I think we've got a couple of yeses already, so there should be one. But yeah, big up to you guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.